This morning I woke up in Hokkaido on day 2 of a week-long adventure around all of Japan with a bad idea, a devious grin, and a half-baked plan. I'm gonna try to ride all of Japan's Shinkansen bullet train system from the furthest point north to the furthest point south. Today.
A better idea would be to fly, but I have a Japan Rail Pass and I want to get the most of it. Plus there's a bunch of stuff that I want to do at each connection. If all goes well, this should take something like 18 hours.
It is bitterly cold this morning. It's 5:30 in the morning and I have a ticket, but I don't have it printed. I'm not sure if that's necessary, but they say that it is. So I need to get to the Shinkansen train station very early.
Oh, and this video is sponsored by Sailey. More on them later.
Doors are closed. I guess they're not. I gotta be honest, this is a bad start. I thought I was gonna be here earlier.
Okay, I'm stressed. Let me explain what's going on. I'm in Hakodate. I need to get to Shin Hakodate to take the Shinkansen train. But apparently I missed the train that would take me there because the doors on the other side of the building are locked. And now, I don't know what to do.
Sapporo? Maybe I can take this one? It is so cold here. Google Maps is telling me I have to wait for a while, but I think I can take this train. All seats reserved. That's not good. That's not good at all. I do not have a reserved seat on this train. 6:02, let me see. I think I might have time. I'm gonna try to get one. Diesel trains in Japan, you just don't see a lot of these, and there are 2 of them here. Anyway, I was not able to get on that train. Either they won't let me or it's not going where I think it's going. Either way, there's another one that comes a little bit later. There is plenty of time to get on the Shinkansen train going south. However, I don't know if there's time to print out my ticket, and I don't know if that matters. On the Japan Rail website, they say that you must print out the ticket and have it on you, but I haven't used one since I got to Japan. I just used the Japan Rail Pass, so I don't know. Japan is known for having the best vending machines in the world, but for some reason, all of the vending machines here serve only cold drinks. That's what makes them so good. They serve hot drinks. Oh, yes. Store. Red means hot, blue means cold. Oh no. This is my train. It's been here the entire time. I didn't know it. Oh man, that's embarrassing. That's terrible.
A good thing about warm drink vending machines is that even if the drink is terrible, you can use it as a hand warmer. Oh, and by the way, there's another reason I'm going to Kagoshima. Yes, I want to see if it's possible to get there in one day and ride the entire Shinkansen system. But if I do make it, there's also some really strange hotel down there. The kind that you'd only ever find in Japan. So wish me luck.
It's a good thing trains run on time here. I've got about 9 minutes before the Shinkansen leaves. It's here. So I'm gonna try to print my tickets. The transfer itself is incredibly easy, but finding where to print tickets, I have no idea. Well, this is it. It's here, and it's leaving pretty much right now, so I don't know that I have... Oh, always time for a vending machine, right? Don't have enough money. Oh, Pasmo. They accept IC and Pasmo cards at vending machines. Love it. All right, perfect timing. Still don't have a ticket, so I'm just gonna hope for the best. And yeah, that means I'm not gonna print anything. Oh, I'm in a green car, by the way. The fancy one. There's another problem that I hadn't mentioned, and that's that my ticket only gets me as far as Osaka. Apparently there are no seats available on any trains going south from there, but I'll worry about that when I get there.
This early in the morning, it seems that they don't run express trains to Tokyo. I think. I'm still not clear on that. But slowing down through northern Japan is not something I have any complaints about. Just look at this place. Let's do a quick tour of the train. This is a green car seat, or business class. I splurged for the Green Car Japan Rail Pass, and I am so glad I did. Not only do the seats recline, but they have a leg rest as well. There's more than enough legroom. Tray tables, reading lights, and of course, big windows. Luggage can be stored up top, and the bathrooms are really nice.
Check out this bathroom. I mean, so spacious. My advice for first-time bidet users is don't fear the bidet. Give it a shot. Take your time. They're not that scary. Just found a power outlet. This is great news.
And these seats don't just kind of recline. They really recline. Oh, and it's a 2-2 configuration rather than a 3-2, so the seats are better able to accommodate my oversized American frame. But at the end of the day, it's still just a chair. I'm here for the views. And I just found another tray table. Further south, the snow levels are dropping, which is bittersweet. I love the snow, but I wasn't really prepared clothing-wise for the cold in Hokkaido. And I just picked up a neighbor. Not ideal, but Japan is different than the US. Here you can count on the person next to you being respectful. An hour or so later, and the train is completely full. Much of the view on the Shinkansen train is just this, rocketing through small towns and stations. The novelty of the Japanese architecture and landscapes is more than enough to stay entertained. Welcome to Sendai, home to samurai compounds, and it's only 90 minutes north of Tokyo, our next transfer point.
Tokyo Station. Gotta find a departure board. One thing you absolutely cannot do is lose your Japan Rail Pass. I fear I may have done that. That is not good. Oh, thank God. All right, now where am I going? N33, oh, 14th. There we go. No problem. I have a pocket dedicated for my Japan Rail Pass, but for some reason I decided not to use that in Hakodate. 10 minutes or so until my train leaves for Osaka, and that's where things get interesting. Don't have a ticket for the rest of the journey. I am exhausted. That's what waking up at 5 a.m. will get you, so unless I see anything interesting, I'm probably just gonna take a nap on this one. I don't know what the story is with printing tickets. Apparently they don't check tickets. You just don't need to have that, so I'm prepared to risk it for the rest of the trip. And these trains are incredibly cool. So quiet. I've also learned that apparently I am not taking the fastest train from here to Osaka. The Japan Rail Pass does not let you on it without an extra ticket. So, you know, whatever. That's my train. One more stop at the vending machines. Don't mind if I do. Let me translate real quick. That says we're going to Osaka. I've got great news. The vending machine gave me a free milk tea. This is delicious. We should have more of this. And by dumb luck, I'm on the Mount Fuji side. I'll show you when we get there. This is another green car, naturally. It looks like it's an older version, though. Still very nice. Leaving Tokyo Station is absolutely incredible. It reminds me of a more intense version of Manhattan's train network. Plus, you do it a lot faster. For the first part of this journey, you catch only short glimpses of Japan's iconic volcano. It's hidden by buildings, tunnels, and clouds. It's unmistakable and iconic, and then all of a sudden, there it really is. I'm a bit concerned that I'm now a green car exclusive rider. A 7-day rail pass for the green car was 70,000 yen, or about $450 US, and for me it's worth it. These cars are significantly nicer than the normal ones. Whether or not it's worth it for you is up to you. I'm still trying to get a ticket to Kagoshima, but I'm running into a lot of this. Fully booked trains.
and I don't know why. So I guess I'm just gonna have to sort it out when I get there. You might think that's because I'm using the train Wi-Fi that barely works, but here's a quick Japan tip. Everyone in this country is on their phone all of the time, and if you visit, you'll be on your phone a lot too. Looking up directions, restaurants, and attractions, having fast data and a lot of it is a must. To get that, you have three options. You could use the phone plan you already have and just deal with the outrageous prices. You could find some eSIM website and hope that it does work and that they don't steal your credit card information. Or you could just use an app, like everything else you do on your phone. And that's why I'm thrilled that Saily is sponsoring this video. Here's how it works. Step 1, download the app. Easy. Step 2, buy a plan. Saily has multiple plan options in 190 countries. I always just pick the one with the most data because the prices are so good. Step 3, install the eSIM. The app guides you through it, and if you do it before your trip, it works the moment you land. And here's my favorite part. Once you've downloaded Saily and installed the eSIM, you never have to do that again. Next time you travel, you just buy a new plan and that's it. You're done. And here's your favorite part. You can get an exclusive 15% off discount on Saily data plans. Just use code ADAM at checkout. Download the Saily app or go to the link in the description. Thanks to Saily for making it possible to try this crazy idea. Back on the train, it was just 2 more hours in a peaceful snowstorm between Mount Fuji and Osaka.
Osaka Station. First things first, I really need to sort out this ticket situation. Oh boy. Tickets. Oh, massive line for tickets. Oh well. Shin Hakodate Station. No. What am I doing here? Osaka. The Shin stands for Shinkansen, Shinkansen. I'm not really sure which one it is. My guess is both are wrong, but the boys at Jetlag say Shinkansen, so I'm gonna stick with that. This place is utter madness. It's crazy sauce, just totally bonkers. This is the quietest place I could find. I have good news and bad news. Tickets. Apparently there are only 3 tickets for the rest of the day going south to Kagoshima. I don't know how that's possible, but that's what they said. The good news, I got one of them. Some bad news. I thought it would be much warmer down here. It's not. It's freezing. Some other bad news. My train doesn't leave for another, well, 2 hours now. But I intend to use those 2 hours well. That 7-Eleven was out of pancakes. Can't have that. That's a good start. Kind of a lot to go through to get some pancakes. It is marginally warmer here, although it's just marginally warmer. You know that because in Hakodate it was snowing, and here it's more of a wintry mix rain-snow combo. We have gone hundreds of miles south. I thought it would be a little bit warmer. Hard to say actually, it might just be snow. I absolutely was not expecting to see a Holiday Inn and Suites in Osaka, Japan, but there it is. I think this says Whales coming soon. Must be trying to find a postcard. Thought that would be easier in a train station. Oh my god, this place is nuts. Absolute craziness. I have information. Today is the holiday. It's the Emperor's birthday, which I guess is kind of a big deal. To say I'm overwhelmed would be a pretty serious understatement. I'm gonna give up on the postcard for now. Maybe I can learn from my past mistakes and not rush to get this train. It's gonna be here in about 20 minutes. This is so unfortunate.
On the way to my platform, I noticed a bookstore and decided to see if they had postcards. Not a smart move, but I think I probably have time.
Oh, yes. I will admit that was kind of dumb. Probably shouldn't have done that. Made it.
The ride from Osaka to Kagoshima was... Yeah, more views, pancakes, and...
The green car. I love the green car.
We get it. Moving on.
Kagoshima, we made it to the southern end of the Shinkansen line, but we did not make it to the hotel. I forgot until just a minute ago that the whole point of this was to go to this ridiculous hotel. I believe it's just a 20 or so minute walk over there. This train station looks really nice, by the way. It is cold in Kagoshima, but noticeably warmer than Hakodate. I'm pretty happy about that. I have my ticket, that's good news. Well, it turns out the walk is actually a little bit longer than 20 minutes because I walked for 5 minutes in the wrong direction. Cold? Yes, but it doesn't feel like I'm gonna freeze to death. I'm not shivering here. That's nice. Oh, God. Back at the train station, let's give it another shot. This is pretty clearly somewhere I'm not supposed to be walking, but it's been a long day. Japan has a lot of rules, and I'm starting to slip. Starting to slip with some of the rules. This also happens to be the sketchiest place I've been since I got to Japan. Scratch that, actually. This is like the rest of Japan. It's awesome. There is a tram that I didn't get on because I thought walking there was gonna be faster until I went the wrong way. That's it. That should be me. That's the train station over there, which means I haven't made a ton of progress. We're doing great. We're doing just fine. Well, I have good news and bad news. Let's start with the bad news. The bad news, I've been walking in circles around the train station for a little while now. The good news, I think I know where I'm going. That way. My train got in at 9:47 and it's 10:30 now, so I wouldn't say this is going well, but I do just have to walk straight down this road. It's been a long day. I've definitely gone less far in more time in America. What am I doing? You know, something about trying to film myself just makes me bad at everything. Add in a day this long and it just gets even worse. What have I done? Oh, wow. Oh, amazing. Oh, God. It's now almost 11 o'clock. I started at 5:30. You do the math. I do love train travel, but I'm about as done with trains as I possibly can be. So tomorrow, I'm going to try something that I don't like at all. Something that makes me really nervous. And I'll tell you what it is next time. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it. Check out this adventure in the meantime, and thanks for watching. LG Styler? But what does it do?